Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Doki Salvation Original. Previously, well, something spicy happened near the end of this past video. But before all that, it seemed like Monika was going through a bit of an existential crisis. Not so much in the I'm just a character in a video game sort of way, but more like the people, my friends in the club don't need me anymore, kind of. But anyhow, moving on, I slowly open my eyes. I feel way more rested than most days. My left arm is wrapped around Sayori, holding her tightly. Damn, last night was amazing. I gently kiss Sayori on her forehead to wake her up. Come on, Sayori. We still have school. 5 more minutes. I feel too comfy. How can I say no to that? I mean, you can very easily, but... I lay my head back down on my pillow and shut my eyes for another 5 minutes. And then you're gonna wake up and it's been like an hour. Okay, well, I guess not. Sayori and I walk out of my house together. It seems like everyone is having a terrific day today, except for Monika. People seem to have a pep in their step as they make their daily commute. Sayori is no different. Whee! I feel like I'm going on an adventure! I see you're in a good mood today. Well, why not? Well, why wouldn't I be? You made me feel so special last night. Yes. I feel my face turn pink. Oh boy. Same here. I put my arm around Sayori and pulled her closer to me. Today is going to be great. And now that you've said that, today is going to be terrifying. Or horrible. One of the two. Either way, I'm not looking forward to it. Today was great! Unless your name is Monika. Even the teachers seem to be in a very chipper mood. No homework over the weekend either, oh my... Why couldn't this school have been like mine sometimes? I swear, like, they even gave us, like, reading assignments over the summer. Which... Yeah, it's like, who does that? Like, I ask you. Let me enjoy my summer in peace! I mean, okay, yes, I got to go through the Count of Monte Cristo and Frankenstein, but... Still! Like, why couldn't it have waited? I hope the other girls had an amazing day like I did. Well... Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? I don't get an answer. Because you're stupid! Or because no one's in here. Oh. Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri are surrounded around the desk in front of the room. Guys? What's up? What's going on? It's... a poem. Don't tell me this is like Monika's farewell. Ah, damn it. From Monika. A poem. Maybe what she was working on yesterday? Well... I walk over to the desk to see it for myself. Sure enough, a slightly wrinkled sheet of paper lay on the desk, her handwriting as recognizable as ever. Her voice seems to echo through the words.
Loud, endless static. It's all I've ever really known. A world full of infinite choices, and you decided to leave me. Pen in hand, I can no longer find the strength to move. Strength taken from me by my one and only love. Strength taken. I'm no longer courageous, nor smart, nor beautiful. but you're there. I know you're still there. With a flick of my pen, I can end it all. After all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, this is not scary whatsoever. And see, what did I freaking tell you? You were here like, oh yeah, today's gonna be great. And then this happens. Like, I freaking knew it. The moment you say something stupid like that, it's usually like a death flag, or like, you're just begging for fate to come in and do something terrible. This poem. I'm no expert on connotation and denotation, but if there's anything I'm able to grasp from this, it's that Monika is definitely not okay. What was your first clue? It must be her return to the literature club. Yes, it's because she feels like none of you all need her anymore. Maybe it's just too overwhelming or something. No, it's because she feels like you guys don't need her and like you've moved on without her in life. Where is she? Did you guys just find this here? Yuri nods her head. Do you have any idea what this could mean? Well, either way, it kind of sounds like she's going to do something very drastic. I can try and explain it. Based on her dictation, she seems like she's giving up on something. Yes. She's giving up on something that YouTube doesn't want me to say. Oh god, this music. She feels trapped. Trapped? How so? I don't get it. Man, just like Monika to be so vague about everything. Now isn't a time to be talking down on her. Calm down, Natsuki. She really could be in trouble. Yes! I hope not. Sorry. I'm just worried, okay? Well, it doesn't do us any good to just stand around. Let's all go out and look for her. Good idea! Let's go find Monika! We search around the entire school. No sign of her. Yuri looks a little stressed, so I decided to see what's up. Hey Yuri, you alright? I'm fine. Just a little worried. That poem, it just didn't seem right. No, it didn't. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something horrible is going to happen. Yes, it is, and deja vu, I've been in this place before. It's Act 2 all over again. But you shut up! Every time you keep saying that everything's okay or that everything's great, it turns out that it isn't great. So you just shut your big yap. But I'm sure everything will be okay. Right. Sorry. Don't apologize. You're scared too, so it's only natural. Well, stop being an idiot! That's where I'm just kind of like, well, okay, yes, maybe I'm a little biased and I'm worried about Monika, but still, I'm just here like, what the... Ugh. Like, now isn't a good time to be, like, trying to... Like, okay, yes, you're trying to calm down everybody, but the way you're going at it is kind of obnoxiously cringy and just, like... Yeah, it's like, just read the air, or read the atmosphere. Yuri smiles lightly. She must feel pretty stressed about all this, considering she's the one who truly understood what Monika meant by that poem. Let's go check back at the forest we had the picnic at. Alright, good idea, Yuri. Where'd you come from? No sign of her here either. We've been searching for about an hour. We tried calling her to no avail. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to anybody. Hey, Sayori, do you mind if we split up and check around our neighborhood? It'll be more efficient that way. You should check the cafe. Urinoski, you should check the pier. You know where Exit Music, well, the original, the first release of the original ended? Got it! Call us if you find her. Will do. I make my way back towards my house, trying to figure out where Monika could have gone. The bookstore, maybe? Or maybe a clothing store? If she's trying to relax, maybe that would be one of the places. She's not trying to relax, you idiot! Maybe she decided, or maybe she checked herself back into the hospital. I'll look there next. Or maybe... You're gonna seriously... Okay. Well... Well, since I might as well... Let's see if we can get the stupid answers out of the way first, since that's how I typically do this. Let's go shopping! Wait. Oh. As I get closer to the entrance of my house, I know something is off. Would it have mattered? Go to a bookstore? Wait. As I get closer... Yep, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, you tricked me. Good choice on you. Or... Good on you, good sir, for tricking me like that. What the hell? Did I leave my door open this morning? No. I could have sworn I closed and locked it. This is strange. Did someone break in? I take a deep breath and walk inside my house. I'm gonna lower the well, I'm gonna mute the game, but I don't know what good it'll do me. I look at my surroundings. Everything seems to be left unchanged. No sign of anyone entering, but... Someone must have entered here. I just know it. I head towards the kitchen and everything seems clean. I should probably look for something to defend myself. Maybe all this manga will pay off. What manga? Well, actually... Did School Days have an... No, I think School Days was just a visual novel. Oh well. I grab a broomstick from the kitchen and hold it close to me. I continue looking around for any signs of something unusual. I check the living room. Normal. I check the bathroom. All clean. I went back to the kitchen. Same as it was when I walked in. Guess that only leaves my room. Where do your parents stay? I guess we'll never know. I start feeling my nerves go crazy. The thought of someone breaking in is bad enough, but someone actually in my room? It's freaking me out, but I have to investigate. I gently open the door. Monika? What the hell? I'm shocked to find Monika on the floor, her uniform in tatters and her face covered in tears. I see a pistol in her hand, a Nambu to be specific. Well, I'm not a gun expert, so I'll take your word for it. Why the hell does she have a gun? What do you think? I can hear her crying, and I see her tears fall to the floor as well. Monika? What's going on? Oh, it's you, Daniel. I didn't see you come in. I guess it was only a matter of time until I was found. Monika, talk to me. Let's just calm down. Daniel, I don't think you can help me anymore. All of this has become unbearable. I try my best to calm down and talk some sense into her, but as I look at the gun, it becomes clear what she wants to do. Monika's cries break the silence in the room. Monika, put the gun down, okay? We can talk this over. No! You don't understand! None of this is real, okay? None of you are real. This is all just some game. I've been ruining your lives, making all of you miserable. Monika starts sobbing a bit harder now. No, that doesn't make sense at all. What the hell is she even talking about? I know you don't believe me, so I'll make you believe me. Am I gonna get jump scared? What is this? What are these visions? Cyrus' depression. Monika's bullying. Wait, what? The car accident. Oh. Well. I guess I really forgot that part. It was all her? Well then. Yeah, I guess... I mean... It kind of, like, the foreshadowing, obviously, especially with her, like, glitching in and out and all that, and... Yeah, but... Pieces start fitting together like a puzzle. No. No way. Anger starts to fill every vein in my body. Before I could say anything, Monika places the barrel of the pistol to her temple. I'm so sorry. I still love you. She pulls the trigger. It failed to fire. Before she has a chance to try again, I rush over to her and grab her wrist. I grab the gun, drop the magazine, and clear the chamber. The age of the ammo stopped it from firing. Oh, wow. I place the unloaded gun in my pocket. Monika places her head in her palms and starts sobbing again. I'm in total shock. What does she mean by, this is all just a game? The pieces slowly start fitting together. Suddenly, my door opens. Daniel? You home? We got worried. Sari and the others walk into my room together. Why is Monika here? Why is she crying? Who cares? None of this matters anyway. The three girls look at each other in confusion. What do you mean? What's going on here? Monika. She tried to kill all of you. But now that she's failed... I pull the pistol out of my pocket so it becomes visible. Surprisingly, Yuri steps forward. Daniel, how did you know this was her intent? I feel anger building up inside of me again. Don't you all get it? This whole time she's been fucking with your heads. She erases memories, makes our lives miserable, and doesn't want any of us to be happy. Sayori, she made your depression worse and so you could do that. Again, sorry. Sayori's eyes widen. No. Monika? Is this true? Monika looks up from her hands, her face red and covered with tears. She nods her head and slowly returns to sobbing. Sari lets out a small gasp and puts her head on my shoulder. She's caused you all this pain. I feel a sense of anger I've never felt before. What else did you do, Monika? Why don't you explain to the others what you did? Monika refuses to look up. Answer me! What the hell did you do? What is Daniel talking about, Monika? What did you do to us? I made everything worse. Could you elaborate? I hear the frustration in Natsuki's voice. Could you elaborate? Your dad and the car wreck. I crashed it. And I intended to make your dad hurt you more. Natsuki looks absolutely livid. He's probably ready to tear Monika's head off. She rushes towards Monika, only to be stopped by Yuri's sudden cries. Natsuki gives Monika one last glare before going to comfort Yuri. I glance back at Monika. Words won't begin to describe how I'm feeling now. Monika looks up at me. She mouths the words, "Delete me." I know exactly what she means. Okay, well, that choice didn't matter. Okay, well, is this going to be the only choice that really matters in the game? Remember, I don't know anything. Well, why don't we just do what the game tells us to? That's where that gets us. If this is the good ending, well, then I guess I'll go back and do the other one afterwards. Oh, you're not gonna... You're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I pulled out the pistol from my pocket, holding it by the barrel. The anger is still boiling inside me. I stare at Monika as she takes the pistol away from me. I look down and see her grab the magazine off the floor. You know, it's funny. The barrel of the gun is against her temple once again. This wasn't how things were supposed to be. But you made this choice. And it's clear to me now that I don't know how to love you, so I'll leave you be. What the fuck just happened? Well, I guess that's what happened. I just don't get why we were getting the credit music. And now we're having this music. Monika.chr has been deleted. Do I just stay here? I don't think this is gonna be like the base game. I can't skip it. I can just keep on. Am I just gonna be stuck in a loop until I actually just... Well, I guess if anyone can answer that for me, because I don't see... I mean, yeah, unless... It just seems like it's just looping around, so... I don't know, maybe you do have to just... actually save her, because, I mean, otherwise... It just seems like it's a never-ending loop, and I just have to see Monika's lifelessness here. Okay, well, in that case... And there's really only one true ending. I stare into Monika's eyes, full of sadness and despair. She's completely destroyed. This game she's referring to, it destroyed her, while it made our lives complete. Suddenly, Natsuki stops hugging Yuri and rushes towards Monika. She aims a fist at her, but instead of throwing a punch, she falls to the ground with her. Monika, why? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to us? Why would you do this to yourself? Monika stays silent. All I wanted was a place where would feel safe. Did you even think about that, Monika? How did you consider how we would feel during all this? I don't care for a long explanation. I just want the club to go back to normal. That's all I want. Natsuki starts staring up while Monika stays silent. Suddenly, Sayori walks up to Monika. Monika, her eyes full of shame, avoids looking at her. I don't really understand why you did that. Why you did what you did, but you should calm down first. So you can explain yourself. I can see it in your eyes. You're hurting, just like all of us were. Sayori, how can you? I tried to. Monika chokes up. I need to explain myself. But I need to talk to someone. Someone I know is listening. Forgive me for what I'm about to do. I'm so sorry. Monika? What are you... What? What happened? I realize I'm lying flat on the floor. Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri are all knocked out. I pick myself up and wait for my eyes to adjust to the darkness, but it never happens. Where am I? I feel the carpet beneath my feet. Definitely in my room. Hey. I step back in fear. Monika seems to step out of the darkness in full view, even without a clear light source. Monika, what did you do to us? I just need for everyone to calm down. I have some explaining to do, don't I? You kind of do. Especially considering all the crazy crap you pulled at the start. And throughout. Damn straight. Start talking. An awkward silence sweeps the room. Monika opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out. So why'd you do it? Just because this is all a game to you, you think your actions are justified? Just because we aren't real to you? What do you have to gain from all this? Some sadistic form of self-satisfaction? Do you like playing God? Did it ever cross your minds that we have feelings too? That's the thing. You aren't supposed to be this way. None of you are. I was convinced that none of you were real. Just blank slates. Nothing but flat character tropes. But it's clear to me now. This world is different. The files are different. The game is different. So what? You think that's supposed to justify your actions? You tried to kill them. And all for what? To reach out for something you don't even know is there? Monika takes a deep breath. I had the capability to alternate their personalities, to make them undesirable in your eyes, and in turn, make them pay more attention to me. Because I thought that I was the only one in this world. But this place, it took that away from me. It was the only form of hope I had. If it isn't obvious now, I don't belong here. In this world, I just bring pain and suffering. And whenever you go with the other girls, I'm thrown into this endless cacophony of flashing lights and static. It hurts so much. I lost my mind because of it. But I always held on. Monika looks straight through me, as if she's directing her statements to someone else. I held on for you. Tell me, one last time, can you hear me? Yes, I can. Monika gasps and her eyes fill with tears. Who is she talking to? Oh my god. I knew you were always there. Monika, what are you talking about? I knew you were suffering at the hospital, but what exactly do you mean by static? Do you want to know what I go through every day? I slowly nod my head. I think I might be able to understand Monika better if I see what she goes through. Am I gonna like this? Surely it can't be oh. This is pretty freaky. Oh god. What is this? It hurts. Get me out of here! I stumble back into my room. My head hurts, and a cold chill sweeps over me. My hands are shaking non-stop, and my heart beats a mile a minute. Monika, what the hell did you do? Monika closes her eyes and lets out a sigh. That's only a portion of what I went through every day. It tore me apart. I'm no longer the girl you used to know. I'm just a shell of a woman. Lost. Helpless. And if all I do is keep the literature club from being happy, then why stay? Monika starts crying again and looks straight through me. But you decided to save me. A monster like me. The horrible things I did. I claimed I did it because I loved you. But that's not love. I should be cherishing every moment we have together, not fighting for it. I want nothing more than to be with you. And I realize now in my broken state, the only thing I have left in this world is you. I know I was wrong. And I notice how everyone here actually cares for me. My actions will never be justified. I'm a horrible person that doesn't deserve your love. Or anyone else's for that matter. I guess there's only one thing I need to ask. And even if you say no, I'll carry on for you. forgive me. Oh my... You're going to do this to me now? Jeez. You're hurting me here. You're really hurting me here. And of course, my rule of thumb, get the bad ending out of the way first. Monika tears up again. I understand. But I'll make things better. I'll make things better for the girls you care so much about. You deserve to be happy, and so do they. I promise not to interfere. Thank you for giving me this chance. Well, I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Okay, well, I mean, I can come back here, hopefully. Unless the game's gonna delete itself, in which case, I'm not gonna be too happy about that. I wake up in my room once again. It's the dead of night. All 5 of us are asleep on the floor. They're breathing strangely, most likely due to all the crying from a few hours prior. I feel something hard in my pocket. I reach out and pull out Monika's pistol from my pocket. What do we do now? I feel more lost and confused than ever. Monika is completely broken. The other girls and I know the truth. How are we supposed to connect back together? How many sacrifices do we have to make in order for us to be good again? I don't want Monika to die, but these horrible things. How can I expect the girls to forgive her? I crawl over to my bed and rest my back against it. I hide the Nombu under my bed and let out a sigh. What a situation I found myself in. I want to help Monika, but how else are we supposed to save someone who thinks we aren't real? As I think about this, I can't help but half-heartedly believe her. Those things she showed me. All those horrific nightmares. She's been going through little hell for the last few months. While me and the others have been getting better, she's been getting worse. How do I fix this? I can't. Before I close my eyes, I feel someone brush up against me. What? Who's there? Oh, sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean to startle you. Oh, it's you, Yuri. That's okay. I'm just shaken up over this. I'm just shaken up over all this. So am I. But I think I understand why Monika did what she did. Yeah, she explained it to me. Oh, she talked to you? Yeah, she's been through a lot. She started talking to someone that wasn't me, though. Like, the entire time it felt like she wasn't talking to me at all. I think this whole situation has gone to her head. Actually, Daniel, I think I know what Monika means. I read a book about a situation very similar to hers. It's about this boy who finds out his entire life has been a TV show. So he goes insane trying to break out of this fake reality he's found himself in. Perhaps Monika was cursed with knowing this fact, and she's been trying so desperately to break free.
And somehow, she realized there really is someone out there watching her. Whether or not it's true, it's probably the only hope she's ever clung on to. I just wish she'd realize we're all here for her too. This person she wants to meet, what if she can't reach them?
I lay my head back and look at the ceiling. What if Yuri is right? What if there is some otherworldly being watching us? Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here. What if this really is just some game? How am I supposed to cope with that?
Daniel, you're worried, aren't you?
About what? For Monika?
Well, yes, but I mean about us not being real. That we're all just in some sort of game. Think for a moment. Are you able to form your own thoughts?
Well, that's a little bit of a stupid question. Of course I can. Maybe.
And remember when Monika said we all acted differently? And remember when Monika said we all acted different? Especially you? Think back to the first week of the literature club. How did you feel?
Well, I remember being mean to Sayori, kind of. Well, yes, in fact. People still give you a lot of crap for it to this day.
Exactly. You came to realize how poor of a friend you were being.
I looked down in shame. Guess that much was obvious to the others, too.
Sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean to offend you. But do you get what I mean now? If we go along with Monika's story, you've changed in her eyes. And perhaps, on some marvelous epiphany, you came to realize that you should care for Sayori. Maybe this game Monika talks about wanted you to save her. And it punished Monika for her deeds and intentions.
I look over at Monika. Her breathing slowed down to a soft, gentle rhythm.
She wanted to hurt me, too. She terrified me, right down to the bone. But I can't bring myself to be angry at her.
I suddenly feel guilty for feeling so much rage earlier. Just like these girls. Monika was hurting too, and the fact that Sayori was the only one to notice it this entire time. I once again failed to realize in how much pain my friend was in. Screw the idea that we're not real. If I'm able to feel these emotions, I know I'm real. This is where I belong. And Monika, we'll do everything we can to help her.
Even Natsuki. She wants nothing more than a safe place where she can be herself. We're all broken individuals, but you're there for us, Daniel. You're there for Sayori, you're there for Natsuki, and you're there for me. While it'll take some time, Monika will accept us. We're her friends. No game is ever going to change that.
I take a look at Monika, still sound asleep. Yuri's right. I don't agree with what Monika did, but I think that all she needs is a little bit of love from her friends. Maybe you're right, Yuri's already fast asleep, her head resting on my bed. I lay my head back again and let out a heavy sigh. Things are going to be different around here. For better or worse. Okay. I'm still kind of here like, does it make a difference if we forgive her or not? Well, maybe I'll find out at the end here. I open my eyes quickly and look for all the girls. Phew. They're still here. In the sunlight, it's easier to see the tear-stained faces on all the girls, including Yuri. I lift myself up and walk over to Sayori. Hey, Sayori, wake up.
Oh, Monika.
Yeah. I haven't really thought of how this is going to affect us in the long term, and now I have no idea what to do. It's going to be okay, Sayori. We just need to have a calm discussion with her.
But she tried to kill me! She wanted to do horrible things to Yuri and Natsuki, too!
Yes, I know that.
And she made you feel really bad, too, remember?
This is surprising to say, the very least. I mean, I kind of expected Sayori to be the one who would be nice, calm, and forgiving, but it makes sense that she's angry. Wouldn't be. I assume Sayori's yelling scared Yuri and Natsuki awake as they slowly pick themselves off of the floor as well.
I see you guys are up to discussing matters. The hell is there to discuss? Monika's a fucking bitch! Natsuki, please, calm down. Me? You're telling me to calm down? There's a murderous sociopath right there in front of us!
Yuri places both of her hands on Natsuki's shoulders.
Calm down. This is the last thing any of us need right now. We need to think about this rationally. Ugh, you don't understand. It was probably easy for you. All you did was cut yourself for enjoyment. At least you enjoyed what you were doing. Natsuki.
Natsuki tears up and runs out of my room. Yeah, that was uncalled for. Shit, we're already falling apart. Yuri rolls up her sleeve and begins to run her finger down the various scars she has. They're already healing nicely.
These scars... they're a painful reminder of what I did to myself. Monika didn't do this. I did this to myself. But all wounds heal. These scars not only serve as a reminder, but they also represent my body forgiving me. I hurt my body by tearing my arms apart, and yet it still heals. These wounds Monika has inflicted upon us, they cut deep. Sayori, you wanted nothing more than for us to be happy, and Monika made you think that because of you, none of us would be happy.
Sayori looks away.
You're right, Yuri. But these wounds, they healed, did they not?
Sayori slowly nods. I'm finally understanding what Yuri means. You know, Yuri's being the real voice of reason here. Yuri rolls her sleeves back down.
As for Natsuki, she's a broken girl. A lot of her childhood has been filled with constant abuse and torment from her father. She's stubborn, immature, and sometimes annoying. But she's my best friend. I know her well. I can guarantee she wants nothing more than the club to go back to normal. She just needs time to cope and understand. She needs time for her wounds to heal.
Do you think she meant what she said right now?
I don't think so.
She probably just said that out of anger, out of like a spur of the moment kind of thing. Which, of course, they often say that, you know, when tensions are running high, there are times when you might just say or do something that you don't really mean to. Mistakes are made. And in that spur of the moment thing, you might have a lot of hurt feelings in your wake. But in this case, Miri kind of seems to understand that, so... Granted, I mean, obviously she was surprised that she even said that. But then Natsuki kind of realized, like, oh crap, what did I just say? And she ran out of the room just crying, because she's kind of here, like, she knows she's angry, but then she kind of realizes she's taking it out on Yuri, and she doesn't deserve that.
But then again, she's not entirely wrong.
Oh, come on, don't think that way, Yuri.
Right. I understand.
I look over at Sayori, who still has her eyes locked on the unconscious club president.
What are you thinking, Sayori? I don't know. She did so many terrible things. She's almost a murderer. So, why am I feeling so bad for her?
I wrap my arms around Sayori to hold her close to me.
What's wrong with me, Daniel? I should be angry. I should hate Monika for what she did. But I just can't.
It's okay, Sayori. I know how you feel. For once in my life, I can finally relate to how Sayori is feeling. Monika tried to kill the love of my life. The sweet, kind, gentle Sayori, who wanted nothing more than for everyone to be happy. And yet, I can't bring myself to hate her for her actions. It's just too hard. Suddenly, in the middle of Sayori and I's emotional outbursts, Monika starts waking up.
Monika?
She still looks completely crushed, her face stained with tears from yesterday. Sayori breaks free of my embrace and looks just about ready to explode. I place my hand on her shoulder, but she knocks it away.
Do you still want to kill me, Monika? Why don't you take your gun and use it on me instead? Sayori, remember what I said earlier?
Sayori suddenly looks guilty and steps back.
I'm sorry, Monika. I'm just so confused.
Sayori clings onto my arm. Monika refuses to look at any of us. Monika refuses to look at any of us. Her eyes are completely devoid of any emotion other than complete hopelessness. It's almost pathetic. Seeing such a strong-minded, strong-willed girl reach her breaking point. But then again, the stuff she goes through every day, I don't think I'd be able to bear it myself. What if it were Sayori and Monika's position? What would she do? What if it were Natsuki or Yuri? Yuri slowly starts walking up to Monika and speaks to her.
Monika, how are you feeling?
Her tone of voice is extremely calm and gentle, like a mother speaking to a child.
No, stay away from me. I don't deserve your kindness, Yuri. I'm just here to help you.
Monika stays silent, refusing to look in Yuri's direction.
You must be feeling horrible guilt. Is that right?
Monika slowly nods.
Then I'm sure you don't need reminders of what you did anymore. Let's just talk.
Monika finally looks up at Yuri, full of surprise.
You want to listen to me?
She nods and smiles warmly. Sayori and I look on in shock. The shyest girl in the club is leading this entire crusade. Well, never count her out. Yuri is amazing in her own right. To all you Yuri haters, well, I say you don't know anything.
Take all the time you need. We're here for you.
Monika lets out a heavy sigh.
Well, I promised someone I'd carry on for them. I remember having this epiphany. Some sort of crazy realization that I was in a world that wasn't my own. Next came you guys, my only friends. I believed you were nothing more than just flat characters. I learned how to control this world, this game. I'm sorry. I bet this sounds incredibly outlandish. No, it's alright, Monika. Just let it out. Well, I realized there was a person out there for me. And it wasn't you, Daniel. The person was watching us all. The one playing this game. I'm in love with them. I was in love with the fact that they were real. Just like me.
So, this is who she was talking with earlier. This person she's referring to. They're the player of this game we're in. That's so bizarre. Not really, but... well... if this is a game, then who do you think? There has to be someone controlling the game or going through it.
Go on. I realized I was trapped in here. Every day got worse. I tried to cope with it and grab their attention, but they just kept focusing on you three. It hurt. The game started hurting me, pushing me away while you three got all the attention. I felt so horribly selfish, but the pain was so intense, I just couldn't stand it. So, I realized I had the power to do things such as manipulate the game. I decided to take matters into my own hands. Until something sparked. Daniel changed into more of a person, rather than some dense placeholder for someone else. And you three, you all changed. The code changed. The game changed. And the pain just got worse and worse. I tried to make Natsuki worse by having her dad abuse her more, causing her to be more angry and irritable. But it affected me instead. That's why I kept acting so rash towards you, Sayori. I'm so sorry. And then, I tried messing with you, Yuri. My plan was to make you seem crazy obsessed. It affected me instead. And all on a whim, I decided to crash the car that night because I wanted you all to disappear. I wasn't myself anymore. And now everything is falling apart. I realized how much you all care for me. It made me realize I truly am a horrible person for doing all these things to you. Every time I close my eyes, I see nothing but reminders of how alone I am in this world. But having you with me now, maybe I'm not so alone after all. Yuri sighs and closes her eyes. Sayori is looking elsewhere, and out of the corner of my eye, Natsuki is standing outside my door, listening to Monika's lament. I'm still in shock that this could all possibly be true. My whole world, my childhood, my life takes place in a damn game. I sure as hell feel real, but what does this mean for us? A higher being watching over me? Do they know what I'm thinking right now? Yes, and I'm literally narrating your life. Can they hear me? Yes, I can. Daniel?
Yeah?
If Monika is right, and this is all just a silly game, does that mean our love is fake?
No!
No! Not at all.
I don't even know the answer myself. Come on, the love you felt is real. There was a lot of love. How do I truly know if what I feel is real?
Monika? You have to understand that these statements of yours are pretty intense for the four of us. Can you be sure 100% that everything you said is true?
Monika slowly nods her head. Sayori gasps and walks backwards slowly.
Now hold on. I've been able to watch you all. It's incredibly obvious that you all are more than just static characters. You all show qualities of real people with real feelings and real dreams. I don't know how this happened, but I know that you all feel the same way as I. I was wrong for thinking all these horrible things about you, and I'm sorry.
Monika looks away from all of us, her eyes showing the strain of what this game has done to her. Suddenly, Natsuki walks back into my room. She stays quiet, looking somewhat guilty. Probably because of what she said to Yuri, at the very least.
Natsuki, are you feeling okay? I didn't mean those things, Yuri. I was just upset and scared.
Told you.
It's okay. We all are. But we'll work something out.
Yuri smiles warmly, giving us all a small sliver of hope and comfort. And you know, Monika,
without you, things didn't feel the same. We all really missed you. I missed you too.
Sayori, after remaining quiet this whole time, finally speaks up. She breaks free of my arms and gets closer to Monika.
You made this club feel whole. In the 2 months you were gone, I barely knew what to do. That day we visited you at the hospital. Did none of that seem real to you?
Monika stays silent at Sayori's question for a while.
It was the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me. All of your hugs, your gifts, your silly remarks, and clumsy attitude. Those things were the closest thing I've ever felt to a new reality. A reality in which that maybe, just maybe, happiness can truly be found. For all of us. Even if that means I have to leave this world behind.
Natsuki finally inches closer to Monika.
Monika, I know that you have done some terrible things, but you also provided me with a safe place I can be in. No, you gave all of us a safe place we could be in. The Literature Club. If you didn't start the club, who knows what would have happened? We wouldn't have met each other.
Monika looks at her in surprise.
You aren't mad at me? Of course I am! Why wouldn't I be mad after knowing what you did? You wanted us gone and you hurt us! But damn it all, if it wasn't for your story, I don't think I would have ever consider, even for a moment, ever forgiving you. But if there's anything Yuri taught me, it's that being angry at something or someone forever doesn't help anybody. I think you've been punished enough as it is. I just want the damn club back to the way it used to be. Well, Monika, what are you thinking?
Monika looks down at her face. Tears start flowing from her eyes.
I just want you guys to forgive me. I'm so sorry for everything. I really love you all. But if you want me to leave...
Suddenly, Sayori runs over to Monika and wraps her arms around her.
Sayori?
Without a second thought, Yuri walks over and joins in as well.
Yuri?
I look over at Natsuki, looking a little disgusted.
Alright, to hell with it.
Natsuki runs over and hugs Monika as well.
Everything is going to be okay, Monika. Yeah, it'll take me some time, but I'm sure things will get better again. You see, even when things look their darkest, you'll always have us. But it will take some time to get used to. Oh my god. I really don't deserve a happy ending like you all. But thank you. Thank you all so much.
What? My first weekend in a long while where I wake up normally. No more nightmares. No more fear. That's what I would like to think anyway. I sit up from bed and look around my room. Just 2 days ago, we were all in here, absolutely dumbfounded by the realization that we don't exist. At least, none the way we thought we did. So, why do I still feel? Why do I still think? I pinch myself gently just to feel a small surge of pain. Ah yes, the questions that man has been asking since the dawn of time. On top of all, why are we here? Not to get philosophical, of course. That's definitely real. I get up from bed and kneel down to look under it. The pistol Monika was going to use on herself, looking old and dated, laid there. I can't imagine being so broken down to where this is your only answer. I nearly slapped myself. This is how Sayori felt. Sayori was feeling like nothing. Her depression ruined her to the point where that was her only option. But we found a way. She found a reason to keep on pushing forward. Monika doesn't have that. It was taken from her. She has nothing in this world. Is it really good for her to stay here? No, I can't be thinking things like this. I can't possibly be okay with the death of my friend. Despite all the things she did, the harm she tried to inflict on us, I'd probably do the same thing if I was left with nothing, with no hope. What if she isn't at school today? Well, I hope she didn't do that. My phone starts vibrating. It's Sayori.
Daniel, you coming outside?
Yeah, I'm on my way down. Sorry doesn't sound too good either. What is she thinking right now? Her words echo back to me.
Is our love just a lie?
Is it? Is this all just a fabricated story made to make someone happy? Well, if you want to think of it that way. That's what a lot of DDLC mods are, if you think about it. Just some kind of fabricated story because, well, someone wanted to change something about the original game, whether it be just the story, to change it completely, build on top of it, or, hell, put the characters in an entirely new story. Well, at least, speaking from Team Trader, as the lead dev of Team Trader, our mods kind of do a combination of all three, so, I mean, someone told me once that mods are kind of like glorified fanfics, and, well, I can't really argue with that. But I mean, of course, well, speaking as a former fanfic writer, you make these stories because you love these characters so much, and you want to do things for them. You want to maybe build on their stories, or maybe the show didn't end the way you liked, so you wanted to give them a brand new ending, a happier ending, because that's what you wanted for them, because you like those characters so much that you want to make something that makes you feel happy and fulfilled inside. Especially if you feel like the original source material just, it didn't accomplish that. Like, it gave you this fantastic world, these great characters that you just connect with. They mean something to you. But then the story itself just kind of, it may have fell flat, it may have had a sad ending, it could have been a lot of things. So, as a fanfic writer, you kind of take it on yourself to, you know, obviously to mix results, of course. Like, my original fanfics weren't all that great. At least looking back, I'm kind of even here like, you know, I'm glad BZ Power doesn't really, well, the forums went down, all of those were deleted, so in a sense it's like, no one has to look at those anymore, no one can. But I mean, at least I gained the experience out of it. So I've kind of been on that, well, in a sense on both ends, as a writer and a reader. I've been writing mods, and here I am playing/reading through one right now. So, unfortunately, you could say, in a cosmic sort of way, he's right. This is a fabricated story made by someone who clearly wanted to give Sayori a happier ending, where she ends up with her childhood friend. Which is something I kind of championed. Like, I love this ship. Like, I want to see this happen, where he ends up with her. Because I just felt like, you know, especially for Sayori's sake, like, she was definitely suffering, and she was in agony. You want to see that change, which is probably what prompted, well, the creator of this mod to just, well, take it upon himself to make something for her. But, you know, obviously it isn't so clear-cut, where it's like, oh, it's just a happy story mod full of smiles, sunshine, and rainbows for everyone. Like, we still kind of touch on the original elements of the game here and there. And clearly Monika's kind of going through that existential crisis as well. Does she still love me? Do I love her? I shake my head. I'm just kind of here like, like, you do love her. All those feelings were real. Well, except now, yeah, he's literally questioning his entire existence, so... No, I do love Sayori. I know I do. Okay, well, you know what, I think... Well, considering how heavy-handed this was... kind of a bad spot to end it, but I am just kind of here like, I don't know how much longer we have for this game. Not to mention, who knows if I need to go back and, you know, give the... well, the question of, do I forgive you, yes or no? But yeah, it's a lot of heavy emotions here, but... Okay, well, I guess next time we'll see what happens in the aftermath of all this, but there's definitely a lot to take in, that's for sure. Anyway, so, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden and later, folks.